Hey, what's happening, everybody? So, what exactly is Apple Intelligence? There's been a lot of people that have been hitting me up. They're like, wait a minute, is this artificial intelligence or is it actually like Apple Intelligence? Like, what's going on here? And yes, it's artificial intelligence, but leave it to Apple. They've actually confused some people with their phrasing of it. Now they rebranded artificial intelligence to be, Apple Intelligence. That's the Apple thing to do, right? Apple has this way of like getting stuff that's already out there and kind of like rebranding it. Like in iOS 18, you're going to be able to do your own custom icons and set your home screen up a little bit the way you want. And Apple is basically, making it seem like they're the ones that came up with it. But you know what? That's neither here nor there. So, Apple Intelligence is Apple's unique branding for its suite of AI features, and they're going to be debuting this year across iPhone, iPad, and Mac. Now, whenever we watch WWDC, a lot of people were like, all right, this stuff's going to be dropping in September. It's going to happen. No, they made it clear that's going to be, it's going to be like, they're going to spread it out a little bit, right? We're going to get some features. Then, later on down the year, we're going to get some more features. So, I guess you're going to have to be patient, right? But as far as Apple Intelligence goes, there are 5 key pillars of Apple Intelligence that, in combination with distinguishing it from other AI that already exist. And look, let's be honest. Samsung, Google Gemini, and the Samsung Intelligence. It's cool. I mean, I've been utilizing the heck out of the Galaxy features, the Intelligence features. They're useful, right? But Apple comes along because look, if you go to your local high school, it's all kids, a whole bunch of kids using iPhones. And now you got these kids thinking like the first time they ever customize the phone is going to be on an iPhone. So they're thinking, hey, this is great. But a lot of iPhone users have been doing it from way back in the day with Nova Launcher and Action Launcher, so on and so forth. But the 5 key pillars are, first off, look, powerful. You got to be capable of offering truly useful help. Intuitive. Apple Intelligence is easy to use and accessible. Integrated. It's baked into the core of your device. So during WWDC, you saw the examples of what they were doing, right? It looked like Apple, like everything that it was doing, right? Whether it was image creation, the things it was doing in general, you could tell it was an Apple product. So that's why it's called Apple Intelligence. And Apple Intelligence is designed to understand your personal context. So whenever you wanted to like draw an image or something, it'll actually know what your mother looks like or your dog or your wife. It'll just know it because it's on your phone, right? All right. So anyway, next up. Apple believes no one else has an AI offering that checks all these boxes. And you know what? They're kind of right because whenever you use AI like on a Google Pixel or your or the Galaxy, it's not really personal. It's just it's an AI experience, right? But with Apple, it basically makes the artificial intelligence basically yours. Now, what are some of the things they say it's going to be able to do? Well, it's going to be very, very helpful when it comes to writing. Apple Intelligence will be able to rewrite and proofread your text anywhere you write it on your iPhone, even on third-party apps. And this will be very, very helpful, especially when sending you an email or writing an article or some kind of social media post. Apple Intelligence will be there to help you with your writing. Also, they mentioned priority notifications, and basically, Apple Intelligence will be able to understand from context which notifications are most important and surface those to the top just for you. Alrighty. Another thing that I thought was very, very, very cool, and this is needed on iPhones, is Smart Reply. Apple Intelligence will generate email replies for you, offering them up for your approval before being sent. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, this kind of takes away the personal feel. I believe, and what I've seen, Apple Intelligence is going to put a little more feeling into it. Maybe there'll be a little more of a human vibe to it, right? Versus, just like a robot type deal, right? Anyway, summaries of context. Now, whether in a transcript from a meeting or say you're in Safari, you're going to be able to summarize stuff, get bullet points, right? That way you're not there just reading a humongous article, getting a whole bunch of fluff. Because my God, that is ridiculous, and you'll just be there forever, right? Image creation, I talked about that. That's going to be an amazing thing. One thing that people are pretty pumped up about is the Genmoji. You're going to be able to create, totally original emojis on demand for any occasion. That's going to be inside of iMessage, which is cool. Also inside of photos, you're going to have your item cleanup, so you'll be able to like open up your photos. Say you took a photo of something, boom, you'll be able to clean up the photo, whatever it is that you did. All right, so there's just a lot of good things coming to iOS 18, and I hope it comes quick. I hope they don't make us wait till like, I don't know, I hope they don't make us wait till like next spring or something crazy, But Siri, speaking of understanding and speaking of crazy, look, they said Siri's going to get better. I mean, Siri's kind of at the core of all this, and supposedly we're going to have better language understanding with Siri. Siri with Apple Intelligence is far more forgiving of clunky requests. For example, you can say, Siri, hold on, it's probably going to, okay, I got to stop that. You can actually tell it to set timers for 10 minutes, actually make it 5. You're going to have more of a personalized assistant. Siri can perform new actions with a deep awareness of your personal context. For example, you can say, play that song my wife sent me the other day. Boom, that's what they're saying it's going to be able to do. You're also going to have on-screen awareness. Siri will know what's on your screen and can assist accordingly. For example, you might say, add this address to their contact card. Boom, it'll do it. So it sounds like Siri has gotten a lot more intelligent. Let's hope, they're saying that Siri's going to be able to perform cross-app actions. That's amazing right there, because Google kind of can't do that. I don't know, if you ask me, Google Assistant has gotten kind of dumber. I don't know. That's just me. And there's other people that have been talking about it, though, not just me, but I'm just saying. All right. So also, Siri's going to become extremely useful inside of maps. Siri's going to be able to perform cross actions inside of maps. So you can basically say, hey, add this location to my road trip, boom, to my road trip note, and then boom, you're going to be good to go. And so on and so forth. Now, a lot of people have been tripping about the ChatGPT integration and OpenAI and all that stuff. Now, look, with ChatGPT from OpenAI inside of Siri and all the writing tools, you get even more expertise when it might be helpful for you. Now, the one thing that people are concerned with is like privacy and all that, and rightfully so, right? But ChatGPT will not require the ChatGPT and the OpenAI on your iPhone. It's not going to require an OpenAI account, nor will any of the information it processes be saved or shared with others. Apple is maintaining its privacy standards, and Apple has a lot to gain, and Apple has a lot to lose off of their privacy standards. Now, with this integration, rather than depending on OpenAI to do so. So Apple is holding all the cards when it comes to privacy. Apple isn't messing around. They're keeping it, because that's their bread and butter. Apple makes money on selling you the hardware. That is their game. Now, as far as like your data is concerned, Apple's not out there selling your data. Apple does not make money on your data. Now, a lot of you all have been wondering which devices will support Apple Intelligence. All right, first off, because of the advanced computing resources needed to properly power these features, Apple Intelligence is going to be limited to a select number of modern devices. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, the iPhone 15 Pro is the baseline. Now, everything, if you have an iPhone 15 Pro or a Pro Max, you're good. If you got like an iPhone 15, the regular one, you're not good, and so on and so forth. Now, iPads, anything with the M1, M2, or an M4 chip, you're good to go. Your Macs, if you have an M1, M2, or an M3, you're good to go as well. So basically, this means only iPhones and only the newest and highest end phones will support these powerful AI features. And at least for now, the iPhone 16, 16 Plus, and 16 Pro models are all expected to support Apple Intelligence. So I'm really hoping that's the case, right? So here's the deal. If your device supports Apple Intelligence, all the features outlined above will make for a whole new computing experience. Later this year, though, we got to remember, let's take that into context, right? And later this year, it's not going to happen right away. But long story short, Apple seems set to truly take AI mainstream and in its own way. And Apple's always been a bit of a trailblazer. But anyway, people, in the comments, do me a favor. Let me know which AI features you're most looking forward to. If your device doesn't support Apple Intelligence, do you plan on upgrading in order to a device that will support it? Please let me know in the comments. All right. Thank you.